The project that we're doing here in Curitiba is rejuvenating the community spaces to help get the ball rolling for development in lower income areas.
So we're trying to connect the favela that is located in Curitiba to the public school that's nearby. Normally the children walk between the space. There's not really that safe path there, so we're trying to create some sort of green space connection and a green space that they can use just generally.
We as landscape designers and urban planners came here to exchange knowledge with the people from the university and pretty much trying to bring our culture into local projects that they have.
There's a lot of rich culture within this city, so it's sort of important to touch on all of that within our design.
We know now that Curitiba has a really strong urban planning culture, where they have thought about the problems way before other places in the world thought about it. And starting in the 60s, they had developing projects that were way more advanced than other places. So it's really interesting to see the way they approach things in terms of urban planning and their relationship to the different elements of the landscape.
So there's a specific tree that is very important to their culture, and it's integrated into the pavings everywhere, which as tourists we just assumed were like a floral generic design, but really it was their stamp on the city, like embracing such like a iconic image. So we're including aspects of that, and it's actually critically endangered, so we have that as a large focus within the site.
They have so many different species, and the fact that annuals don't really die down here is so much different than Canada.
The color. Everything is so vivid here, and it's not even through plant life, which is kind of what we would expect because they don't have the cold winters that we do. But even murals on walls, graffiti art that aren't necessarily planned, but it just creates such a vivid area to work in, and it reflects the culture of the people as well. They're all just so loud and energetic and excited about things, and it's so different from Canada.
We are working with the people here because this isn't a space for us, this is a space for them. And I think that we really have to reiterate that in our design, because if we go off track or if we design for ourselves, then the space isn't going to be useful.
Trying to make what we've learned and been taught and implement it into their system in a way that it's not necessarily going to shock them is a bit of a challenge, but I think it's something that will really stand out and kind of leave our legacy.